I am here with Steve Sobel from Databricks. Steve, you work with the venture arm of Databricks. Want to share a little bit as to what you do?
Yeah, of course. Well, first, thanks for having me. I lead all things kind of early stage programs for Databricks. There's a few different legs of that stool. So, first, we have a startup program where we give up to $50,000 in credits for VC backed companies that are looking to work with Databricks. Basically, no questions asked offer. A great way to kind of, for early stage companies to get started on our platform. That's one thing. Second, and what primarily we'll talk about today is the Databricks AI Accelerator program that we announced this week. Essentially, we are now not only giving product credits, but we're also giving angel checks to a specialized short list of companies that are building out their application on Databricks. So primarily, this is for pre-seed and seed companies in data intense segments. Examples are segments like security or observability or customer data platform. And essentially, what we're trying to do is, for these early companies that want to build on us, we want to give them a combination of, investment, product credit, but also hands-on support, mentorship, executive sponsorship, so that they can rapidly build and deploy their next generation application on Databricks. Also, as part of what I do in terms of working with early stage companies, work with lots of venture capital accelerators and other organizations that are in kind of the startup ecosystem to make sure they know about Databricks, that we're a great place for their portfolio companies to build their data and AI applications of the future.
Tell me a little bit about the Databricks Built On program.
So in addition to our startup offer, in addition to the Databricks AI Accelerator program, we also have what we call our Built On Databricks program. This is a go-to-market led program where essentially we focus on helping you co-market, co-sell, really kind of, if you are an ISV in our ecosystem and you're deployed on Databricks, making sure that we're helping to introduce you to our customers. And ultimately, if our customers have use cases that we ourselves can't deploy, of which there are many, I always like to say we're the canvas and our customers paint art. Our ISVs make that art more paint by number. They really are an accelerator to our ecosystem. So really kind of supporting those customers that are building on us with scalable programs is really a big focus for us, and making sure that they have a great experience as they're going to market as well is a core part of our Built On Databricks program. So it's super easy to apply for our Built On program. You can go to our partner portal, partners.databricks.com. You can apply to be a Built On partner. What we look for is, that you are built on Databricks, so that you're actually, your kind of main architecture, we're kind of anchored as part of that architecture. We also want to make sure that as part of this kind of application process, that you are a B2B SaaS application. So we primarily focus on kind of building on us. It's about giving our end customers optionality within the ecosystem. So we primarily focus on B2B and kind of the data space as well. And we have probably 40 to 50 customers that are part of the Built On program. And again, like easy application process. And if your core application is built on Databricks, we'd love to work with you.
Tell me a little bit about the Databricks AI Accelerator program, which is being released today.
So we are super excited to launch the Databricks AI Accelerator program this week. We see between our kind of startup business, we have a front row seat on some of the most innovative, some of the most market leading early stage companies that are building out applications on our platform. And what we've seen in many cases, we've had our startup program where we give credits. We've had that for a few years now. And in many cases, we work with founders that are saying, hey, Databricks, the credits are lovely, but we'd also, we want to be part of your ISV ecosystem. We would love an investment. We would love hands-on support. We would love mentorship from your team. So essentially what we're doing with this Databricks AI Accelerator program, it is a first of its kind program within the industry where we're giving a combination of product credit, angel investment, and also leaning in from a kind of sponsorship and mentorship perspective to help early stage companies that are intent on building their B2B applications on Databricks. 5 kind of initial participants in the program that are building their application on Databricks. And they're super smart founders, super technical founders, solving for hard problems. And really our goal with this is the hard problems that they're solving, whether it's a company like Zig is, which is kind of next generation SIEM built on Databricks, whether it's Alpha Level, which is around security alerting, Deductive, which is around agentic observability, Data Links, which is around next gen AI refinery for traditional customer data platform use cases, or Fleek, which is a great solution that's kind of straddles both the IoT and the security space. Our intent here is to kind of give our end customers optionality and kind of building out an early stage ecosystem of partners that are solving for hard problems. Security data, observability data. Customers kind of struggle with the modality, the cost, the speed of the data that they're using around these use cases. So our goal in this program is, kind of take the best of the best founders and founding companies that we can find, give them support to be successful as they're building on Databricks. And then ultimately our goal is kind of to invest in these companies that we think are going to be, the next great enterprise companies over the next, 5 to 10 years.
Now, and I would assume that it's companies that generally speaking have less of a they have less of an overlap with Databricks functionality and more of a complement to what Databricks already offers, I assume.
1000%. Our goal with each of these investments is really to kind of double down on companies that are solving for novel problems that we ourselves can't solve for. And the main thing, our main goal with this program, again, is give customers optionality. Give our ecosystem optionality and kind of finding these really interesting early stage companies that some enterprise companies might be willing to work with as they're they themselves solving for hard problems where maybe the traditional incumbents are struggling to kind of meet the needs of the enterprise.
How many more companies do you want to put through the Accelerator program, and really what happens after they've gone through the Accelerator program?
Yeah, so that's a great question. We're kind of designing this to be very selective, invite only. Like this is definitely not something where where we want hundreds of companies. Of course, we want hundreds of companies building on Databricks, but given the level of investment, given the kind of hands-on nature of the program, we'll probably exit this year around 10 participants total. So we have 5 now. As I mentioned, we have a few that are in the security space. So Zig is. Alpha Level and Fleek are in the security space. Deductive is in the observability space. Data Links is in kind of like the MarTech CDP space. So we have wide optionality in terms of what we've invested in. But primarily what we look for, very good, smart technical founders who've seen good before. Product market fit for us, we're wanting to make sure that what the companies that we're working with are building are value add to Databricks, that there's not overlap, that we're not going to compete, and ultimately we want to make sure that these partners are delivering capability that we ourselves can't deliver, but also capability that our customers need and our customers are asking for. So we'll have probably room this year for 5 more. We'll look at next year how large we expand the program. And what happens, basically the graduation criteria for the accelerator is, think of this accelerator as a product development incubator. Where essentially we're giving you everything, we're giving you all the things you need as you're kind of building your product on Databricks. Once you're in production, once you've got design wins, design partners, basically you would graduate into our Built on Databricks program, which is all focused on co-sell, go-to-market, access to market development funding, to do joint marketing together. So essentially our goal with this program is help you build the foundation and help you get the house. So by the time you're able to put the shutters and all the nice things on the house, we're ready to move super fast with you and kind of get that go-to-market motion moving really fast with our field teams.
How does the Built-on program or even the Databricks AI Accelerator program differ from the Databricks Ventures arm of things? So
there's some similarities for the Databricks AI Accelerator and Databricks Ventures. The similarities are we love technical founders. We love the ecosystem. These are both for both the AI Accelerator and Ventures, primarily focused on investing in our ecosystem, giving our end customers optionality from an ecosystem perspective. Where these programs are different, though, is Databricks Ventures is primarily focused on later stage, so Series A or later. focused on the ecosystem and ISVs. So we only really invest in ecosystem. We're not like a general VC, and it's really set up for us to really invest in and support those organizations that our end customers are using as ISV partners. So again, like Series A or later, generally the check size is a little bit larger than it would be for the Accelerator program, and more aligned with kind of, traditional like venture investing, where the AI Accelerator, we're primarily focused on pre-seed and seed companies. So again, like think venture, Series A or later, to later stage. The Accelerator is going to be earlier stage, pre-seed or seed. And in many cases, the right entry point for us is either early on when you're doing your product development, or in some cases, like, you haven't even started product development and you're kind of building on us from the ground up. So this is very much both programs, very selective, both of them very focused on the ecosystem rather than like general investing. But really the main differentiator is of course the stage at which we invest, and also there's a little bit more handholding that we give to the AI Accelerator participants, but we also give a lot of goodies to our venture investments as well.
I'm an ISV or a startup. How can I stand out from the rest of the applicants?
So first, like we want founders that are opinionated about building on Databricks. Like the intent of all of these programs, whether it's ventures, whether it's the AI Accelerator, whether it's the Built On program, is to get early stage companies to be building out their core architecture on us. So things that are gonna like stand out in the crowd, like Databricks bias and a kind of a Databricks focused architecture. Secondly, solving hard problems, solving hard problems that our customers are looking to solve for. In any one of these categories that I've talked to, thus far, whether be it security, be it observability, be it, kind of the MarTech customer data platform space, be it product analytics, customers struggle with costs. They struggle with flexibility from platforms. They struggle with, with just kind of unlocking value from the data that they have, coursing through their data platforms to get to business value around these use cases. Our intent here is, again, investing in companies that are helping customers solve super hard problems. So of course we want that to be on Databricks, and that's kind of the intent of what we're trying to build here. But also, problems that are kind of well known within the enterprise and like very heavy data centric kind of businesses, like those are kind of the things that we're looking to solve for on behalf of our end customers, and that's kind of why we're building out this early stage ecosystem vis-a-vis the AI Accelerator.